Alright, you guys. Ooh. Hi. Ooh. Hi. Hi. Hi, everybody. So we just had a crash, but I'm going to start this first portion of this new stream with you guys. Let's be kind to everyone. If you dislike a certain race, color, or creed, keep that motherfucking information to yourself. Because here in Klub Kottontale, we do not bully, and we are definitely not fucking racist. So, you use a derogatory racist term in my channel, and you will be timed out again, and then eventually banned like a motherfucker. Because you guys, here in Klub Kottontale, we may be a bunch of fuckers, but we are definitely not bullies. We're racist, like, for realsies. And I just feel like maybe I obviously should start the stream with tons of commands, even though I personally feel like I shouldn't have to. But you guys, this is my channel after all, and I really do give no fucks to people who don't understand / follow rules, crazy as that may be. It's just a disclaimer, like Mooiisstt, and that is that this channel is a mature adult and vulgar channel. We prefer everybody to be 21 and over, but everyone is welcome. Just don't bully. Don't be racist. You can say and do almost anything you want, as long as you're kind to everyone. And the only reason I'm starting this new tidbit is because literally as my computer crashed on itself, a person was being really racist towards Jews and towards black people. That's not right. If it's your own personal opinion on things that most people don't consider morally correct, you guys, we don't talk about them. We can talk about nearly anything in my channel, but when you're specifically targeting a large group of people, that shit's bullying. Like, and there's tons of things that are bullying, and let's be honest, things that I'm gonna think are bullying, most other people aren't gonna think is bullying, and some things that I don't think are bullying, other people do think is bullying. So my rules are really fucking weird and crazy. My channel's really weird and fucking crazy. Let's just all get along. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, let's hope that that was the only crash. Like, let's hope. You know what I mean? That's great. That's great. And now we're back to doing that. Whatever. I swear this thing just, like, does what it wants when it wants. But you guys, welcome. Niam Pussy welcomes you guys to my motherfucking channel. I am Kottontale. I am Amber motherfucking Lewis. My channel is rightly named so. Welcome. Now let me put up my 420 command, so then people know what we are doing. And let's try to refresh some things. Okay. Bam! Alright, you guys. Welcome and thank you for joining me this afternoon. This is my second attempt at a midday madness. And we're not playing Alice. I was going to let you guys know, and I didn't do it in the last tidbit. I will be playing Alice, and you guys will know when I have my regular medicine, because I'll be playing Alice. So when I get my regular meds, which is aka marijuana, I'm smoking resin, which you scrape your pipe and you get the stuff that you can smoke that's pretty much just nearly as good as marijuana, but tastes really gross. For anybody who actually smokes marijuana and who's over the age of 21 and who lives in a state where they can, or they're just keeping their shit down low, they know what I'm talking about. So when I get my actual green meds, I will be playing Alice. So, oh dude, believe me, no one's ever ready for a crash, Trey. And you guys, that's why I put it in my title. The title says, "Da fuck, mining madness, Crash City." Crash City is right in the motherfucking middle before #Mooiisstt. And that's because, like, the other day I did a 7-hour stream. An hour in, it crashed, and then I streamed for 6 hours and it was fine. I streamed one time for 23 hours. Almost 24 hours straight with no crashes. They're completely random, and who knows why they happen. I really don't care. Honestly, I kind of am glad that that crash happened, the last one, because it crashed right when that guy was just being really like, I'm new to this channel. Let me be an asshole. Like, and then he's like, I'm gonna pray for you. And I just like, at first I was gonna say something, and then I waited, and I'm glad I waited, because then it just like, the comments just rolled in. But it's just like, you know, do what you're gonna do, but don't pray for me. Believe me, I don't need to be prayed for. Pray for yourselves. Pray for yourself if you're on this channel, because apparently people say that we need Jesus in here, but I tell you, like, we have people that love Jesus in here. We have people that love the devil in here. I personally don't think either of those things exist. My own personal opinion. And that's just it. I allow people to express their thoughts, feelings, and opinions in my channel. However, when you're starting to belligerently get at somebody or a certain color, creed, race, all of that jazz, you know, when you're really just being a twat. You know, you're being a douche. You're being those things that get shoved into a nasty vagina to clean them out. And we're not about the douche life in here. The douche life. Douche. I like that word. I'm lucky enough that I've never had to douche. Hashtag no shame. Shoot. You don't need a douche when you got pineapple pussy. But hey, Trey David, and hey, my one lurker. Today's gonna be fun, you guys. Hopefully we don't have too many more crashes, just because it affects the map. I really don't care. Neither does Nyan Pussy. We're in such a great mood today. We're in a great mood. We just feel like singing. We felt like dancing, but we don't have our equipment yet. And I wasn't about to set up my cell phone really jankily and record my fucking fat ass dancing. That was not gonna happen. But I have a fucking tripod that I can sit in the center of the room, and I can do like a little pretense video to see how everything's gonna work out, because I'm not a film. I'm not a director. I'm not a fucking filmographer or whatever the fuck that's called. Like, I don't do that shit. I just enjoy taking videos and pictures, and it's a passion, it's a hobby. I don't work, you guys. I'm a stay-at-home kitty mom. So all of the things that I do, they're just hobbies. They're things that make me feel moist inside. But yes, you guys heard a bong, and that's because I am 29 years old and I live in a state where it's legal. And as long as I'm not promoting it to you guys, which I'm not promoting it, me smoking my bowl is me smoking my bowl. Now, if I was to sit there and, like, you know, offer it to you, which honestly, in a way, I guess one of my giveaways could be considered promoting it, but I was only promoting it to legal states. Like, once I reach 420,000 subscribers, I'm actually going to mail some Washington State marijuana to either to Colorado or to, not California, Oregon. Let's see, there's a couple other states. I always forget, but there's like 5 states now in North America that when you're over the age of 21, you're allowed to drink and smoke marijuana. And soon it's going to be legal everywhere. Like, it's medically legal in most places, and it's decriminalized. Like, dude, Tennessee just recently decriminalized it, and I was like, holla! East Coast is stepping up their game, because no one should be fucking going to jail for having a joint on them, you guys. Marijuana is a happy drug, if you want to call it a quote-unquote drug. Like, put my quotation marks up, because it's a medicine. Like, I knew it was a medicine even before all of the research about cancer and stuff came out. And I personally have someone very close to me who has suffered from ovarian cancer, and unfortunately she will be forced to get a hysterectomy when she is only 30 years old, because they don't trust her body. They feel like they're pretty sure with the fucking degeneration in her tissues that they're pretty sure that she's not going to be able to, you know, withstand children after 30, even if her uterus was working well. She now has a semi healthy period, and I'm so happy by that because she wants to have kids, and she doesn't want to have to pull her eggs out and use a surrogate. So the fact that she does her THC treatments, where she goes and they actually, there for a while, they were pumping it into her body, you guys. They were literally taking, it was, I forget the exact term for it, but it was like a CBD type of strand. And the way she explained to me, it reminded me of some things that I'm not even going to mention because they're two completely different things. But it was like she had an IV of THC, basically. And it eradicated all of the cancer in her fallopian tubes and in her ovaries. One of her ovaries failed, but they didn't have to remove it. You know what I mean? Like, that's all because of weed, marijuana, this thing that naturally grows out of the earth. Like, it blows my mind how many people think it's like, that's probably why that person was like, I'm gonna pray for you. You're smoking a bong. I need to pray for you. Fuck. Like, I'll pray for you that you get over your ignorance and hatred towards other people that you think you need to pray for them when they're medicating themselves. Like, yes, pray for me. Pray for me that I still take my meds and that one day I will never have a panic attack. Like, it's fucked up, you guys. I'm literally having a panic attack right now. Like, my chest hurts. Like, I'm getting that pinchy feeling in my heart, and that is a panic attack. But I'm in a great mood. Like, I feel like dancing right now. I feel like dancing. Twerk for me, Nyan Cat. You do the dancing. Twerk, twerk, twerk that ass, Nyan Pussy. Twerk that ass. Twerk, twerk, twerk that ass. I feel like dancing, though, but I want to share it with you guys. But I don't have any way to physically film it unless I was to have somebody come over and use my phone, and then that would not be a dance you guys would want to see because I get really nervous when people are watching me, like in real life. It'd be different as a posted video than when in real life. IRL. I love using that now since I learned that I've known that IRL represents in real life, but the very first time I saw that I was just like, it's like, what? It's like, what is this person saying? I'm like, is this some new fancy internet term like HTTPS? You know what I mean? Or HTTPS to be exactly right. Dude, I miss the early 2000s when you set a website and you were like HTTPS backslash. Like, you used to do all of that. And when fucking... Oh, I don't even remember the technical term for it now. Not JavaScript. What the fuck? It's like, oh my god, why can't... Oh my god, I can't think of the name of it. Of what it's called. Okay, so, you're making a website. And then to make that website, you put information into a certain area, and you use the less than and the backslash to start and end something. Holy crap, I can't remember what that's called. I'm starting to feel like I've been out of high school for 10 years, right fucking now. It's been a long time since I took a graphic design class. Everything since, like honestly, you guys, like, I had goals for myself. Like, you should really set goals for yourself. Like, right out of high school, I was so prepared and ready. Like, I was going to go to college. I was going to go to Oregon State. I'm a Beaver all the way. Oregon State, OSU, straight up, fuck the Ducks. Like, that's who I am. And I was going to go, and I was going to do it for graphic design. I had done the job shadowing. I had the teacher recommendations. And then, the book of my life just decided to add a tragedy and, put a whole plot twist on everything. And, things change. And then I finished high school, you guys, but I don't technically have a high school diploma. What I have is on a high school transcripts from 2005. It says that, Amber MS, I don't share my last name, but my original maiden name was with an S. So it would have my name, and it would be like, had 20.5 credits in the year 2005. And all the all the jobs and colleges see is that I had that many credits. And in 2005, in the state of Washington, if you had 20 credits, 20 high school credits, you graduated high school. So the law don't care that I don't technically have a little piece of paper and I didn't wear a cap and gown. I care. I have nightmares all the time. Oh, I'm going to start crying if I think about it. I worked really hard in school, you guys. I'm a very smart person. I I was that person that finished their schoolwork in class, and then in their next class, when they had spare time, they were doing the homework from the other class. That was me. I did my chores before I did anything fun, and I'm still that way. Because I believe that if you follow a set rules and stuff, it just makes life easier, and when you're not getting in trouble, it gives you more time to have fun. Like, people always ask me, hey Amber, how was you able to spike the punch at your junior prom? Well, quite simply, good girl. 2 words, good girl. I was a good girl in school. I did bad things, but I never got caught. Because when you're a good person, just because you like what you like, and some people deem that bad, you know what I mean? Like, make sure my command's still up there. Yep. The last thing the last couple things that Nightbot put up, really everybody should read, but especially that last one, that I live in a hashtag green state, Washington rules. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. I'm 29 years old. I'm a Sagittarius. Of course. I don't know if anybody's on Snapchat. They just found this new thing. Apparently, there is a new astral sign, and it fucks with my sign. It says that if you were born, like, I would have to bring it up in my phone, but it's like from like November 29th to like December 17th. There's a whole other sign in there. And I'm sorry. Like, I like, what? Like, how are you gonna fuck with the astral signs now? Like, they make sense. 12 signs, 12 months. I mean, yeah, the signs don't line up with the months, and they map with the stars. That's where the astral signs come from. But apparently, I'm a dude holding a snake. But this what freaks me out the most, you guys. I was reading up on my so-called, it's like Serpentarius or something like that. It's a new astral sign. Motherfucker, that motherfucker's me. Like, it's me. And that's weird, because I'm a Sagittarius as well. I'm thinking, like, maybe, you know, maybe there's similarities. Plus, like, there's multiple edges and sides to each sign. Like, whenever you read an astrology tidbit, you know, like an article or something, that's just like a layman's term. That's like the, you know, this is for everyone. This might not fit you, but it might. You know, like, there's so many different things. Like, the only way I can explain it is me and my brother. He was born the day after me, but 6 years later, and him and I have similarities, but he is way different. You know what I mean? Like, but we're also the same in ways. Like, it's weird. Like, most people would think that, like, he's traditionally shy and I'm traditionally sociable. But traditionally, I'm kind of, like, shy. I just know that you have to be sociable. And he's sociable with his friends, but shy around strangers. So, it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. Dude, I'm just, like, I'm on a whole other level. Like, 9 pussies are listening to me all fucking intently. I'm just like, oh, hashtag what the fuck is life? I'm in such a good mood today, you guys. You should be too. Oh, you guys, guess what? I'm so proud of myself. Today, when I woke up, other than, like, the, you know, how you wake up in the middle of the night and you have to use, like, the restroom and stuff. I'm talking, like, when I officially got up, I actually got out of my bed and started to stretch. I did a little, like, 5-minute tidbit, because I've been trying to, like, get in the habit of doing that. Like, as soon as you wake up, you should really stretch your body. And I tend not to do that. I tend to stretch a little bit later. But I was so motherfucking proud of myself because, and then it was super cute because my cat came over and was starting to do some of the poses too. I was just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, me and my kitty are doing yoga. It was that moment when I wish I had my cell phone really close by. Because, hashtag no shame, I don't carry my phone everywhere. some people would say I'm bad at social media because uh, I don't feel the need to like update everything, but I do post more than the average person. Like, I live for Facebook just like everybody else, except I live for it in a different way. Like, I enjoy seeing fun tidbits and stuff like that, and then I really enjoy that, like, right now I could just